Traders, Anthony here. We're looking at the Kiwi dollar. Nice clean downtrend on the daily time frame at a break of structure over here. And I'm looking at these lows that have been currently taken out at the end of last week, or last week. Yeah, through the week. I mean, they hit that. And next port of call would be the lows under here. So there's a target area that we could consider. Quite nice, right? So we've got this price action, I mean lower highs, lower lows. It broke structure here. I just marked that up. And now we're ranging. So you want to be a little bit careful through this level here. Given that we have this imbalance, that's a target as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look, we've got, if they're wanting to sell, they're going to want liquidity. They're going to want to engineer liquidity. In other words, create this range here, buy stops above, and potentially this trades back up through here to looking to rebalance. That's a target. Whether it trades back up in here the next day, 2, 3, who knows? It could take a week or more. Look how many days it took for this thing to retrace. Right, so, you know, I mean, there's a couple of ideas here. We could go for a lower time frame, short, higher risk, and the other idea would be to set up a sell. Short position, you know, you could set up into this imbalance, you could set up a limit sell, and I would go a stop, probably above this red candle back over in here, and, well, definitely above the imbalance. I mean, that's well and truly out of the way. Yeah, something like that. And then, you know, we target 1, 3.2R. Target 2 is 6.14R. So that's quite a nice setup on the daily time frame. That stop could even be a little bit wide. You know, you could even reduce it, because if it pulls through this imbalance, then this is null and void. I would think that, you know, if anything, it hits this and it reacts off this level and trades south. In any case, that's an idea on the daily time frame that you could consider. Now we'll have a look at this on the lower time frame, the 4H. A bit more risk involved. If we're going to be trading a lower time frame, we've got a tighter stop loss, an entry point potentially around in here. Right, so this could give us a trade for today. But again, understand the risk. Let's have a look now. We've got the structure. We've still got, you know, lower high, lower low, you know, high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We've still got our trend intact, although this is starting to concern me a little bit, this sideways movement, even though we still have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. All right, you just want to be a little bit careful. In any case, higher risk, but we could go for a 4-hour, potentially around this level here. So let's just throw that in and then go down the time frame and see what that looks like. I would go a stop above these highs here, I think, and then that would be a target. So there's a 5.5R. But again, understand the risk, guys. This is starting to kind of hold up here a little bit. And, you know, again, they could be looking to target liquidity above the range and even look to rebalance up here. Right, so that's the risk. But you know, you don't want to be setting a crazy wide stop loss on the 4-hour time frame. That would be my call above these highs here. And if we gain a bit of traction, then definitely pull your stop loss down to break even or better. Yeah, I mean, and it's trending, so I'm always going to be looking at the previous swing high for my stop. Okay, so that's the thought process behind that. Now, you could, rather than jumping in here with a you know, with a sell immediately without any other concern. I mean, look, if you're not going to be in front of the chart and you want to get into a trade, that's a set and forget. You could do that, and away you go. Okay, close it down and let it see how it goes. It either gets taken out or we gain ground with it. If you're in front of the chart, then you can sit and actually wait for the setup to show its hand. All right, so we could go down to a 15-minute or a 5-minute. We'll just try the 15. And look, the kind of price action you want to be looking for this would be similar to over here. See how we've got this range? Well, I would want to see this start to range sideways. Just keep this really simple, guys. It doesn't have to be complicated. Let's just call that a range, right? I want to see a little bit of that. And then I want to see it entice short traders in and then take them out. That would be the thing that I'm looking for. However that plays out, okay, whether it's here or slightly above or, you know, wherever that plays out. But that's the kind of price action that I want to see. Okay, a bit of a fake out, and it builds more liquidity above it. And the range will build liquidity, and so, you know, then they hit that, and then that allows bigger traders then to pair their orders short, and then we're away. And then I'd be looking for an entry point if we see this break of this low over here. Let's just, I don't know, do something like that. Lower high, lower low, lower high, break of market structure. We get that. And then this retrace and retest of the low could be an entry point, right? Something like that. That could be an entry point there. So guys, you know, you can either wait for that or you could throw in an order here now and hope for the best. Okay, stop above these previous highs, something like that. Or wait for this to set up. And again, the stop would be in the same spot. That's the Kiwi dollar. And or, you know, you set up a limit sell over here, and that's your setup. And that's more of an intraday potential swing trade. And it could take a while for this thing to, you know, it might go anywhere at this point before it heads back up in here. So, look, if this doesn't set up, then let it go. If it trades north, then that's the idea, okay, up in here. If this sets up and we start to see it trend south, in other words, we see lower highs, lower lows, then that's my trade. Right, if that fails to set up, then, you know, we let it go until this may or may not happen, until maybe even over here. So we just wait for that. Yeah, leave a comment. Love to hear your thoughts. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading as always, and we'll see you in the next video.